We're live. Welcome
We
to the
are.
Underpowered Pokemon Hour. With me today,
Pew,
I'm
pew,
so excited.
pew.
Oh, he's on this side. He's on this side. Shelby Stokes. I know. I'm excited. I can tell he's excited. Shelby, welcome to the show, man. I'm glad to have you.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here. I'm most excited that you have just introduced me to the Pallet Town soundtrack. Is that how you say it? Pallet Town?
On soundtrack, yeah,
Yeah, from Red Blue. This is a bop, dude. This is a
yeah.
straight bop.
It's a banger, dude. It's so good. Like I was telling you, Casey was like Route One. I mean, it's nostalgic. It means a lot. But you got to admit, when a banger's a banger, you got to roll with
it. Dude, you can't beat this. You can't beat this. I am like blown away. I'm assuming this is some sort of remix because this is way too lo-fi beat influence to be this good. Like, this is just amazing.
Yeah, it's a great tune. It's a great tune. So
this is the cut. This is the cut. We have set the stage. It's hard to like follow such a legendary soundtrack, might I add.
I mean, what else is there to do? So I wanted to bring you onto this show tonight because you've got some you got some packs of your own. You kind of teased me with showing me the box, and so I know you've been thinking about it. So where are you at with Pokemon, like with Pokemon cards?
I am Pokemon card curious. If that's any good descriptor.
It's a great descriptor.
Right. Yeah. I mean, like I grew up on it. It was kind of cool on the playground. Like had Pokemon cards when I was younger, thought they were cool, but never like really collected them by any means. Like had them, let them pass through. And now there's like all this like really there's a huge like community that's like dedicated to it, and seeing you rip packs, I'm just like, there has to be something here. There's some way that I can get involved. I've openly admitted on the internet before, I'm like obsessed with Lego, and this fits into that same category. Like I just need to have it. Yeah, yes. Exactly.
Yeah, it's that way to spend that like little bit of disposable income on that rush. It's fun.
It's like tapping into my inner childhood, and I'm totally okay with it. Like that is what life is about, right?
Oh, exactly. And so kind of on that note a little bit, where are you at with Pokemon as a game? As you're not part of the Pokemon Go game, Pokemon Go game, which is okay.
Right.
Not everyone can have that level of dedication, but where are you at with the game itself? Is that a game that you're looking at playing maybe?
Yeah, like I've kind of talked about playing Arceus and Scarlet Violet. Like I think that is really the game that looks like the most fun for me. Like I've played Sword and Shield like 24 months ago, and like in the beginning I was having trouble getting around to it, but I look back on my experience there very fondly. I think part of my frustration in playing through that game initially was like I didn't know the character types, and then I was trying to play a Nuzlocke. So I'd like roll out and throw a fighting type at whatever counters a fighting type, and then it would wipe. And I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? So I mean, like I would love to play another Pokemon game. I was kind of waiting for the final verdict. Like, is it Arceus or is it Scarlet Violet? And which way should I jump? And I think those will probably be one of the two. In regard to the card game, like I played it when I was a younger man, but it's been many moons since I jumped into a Pokemon TCG game.
Well, I've played it a bit on the new app is Pokemon TCG Live, which my online account migrated over, and it's a fun game to play. I enjoy it a lot. That's something I would recommend if you're into if you want to play Pokemon TCG. It's an app now. You can download it on your phone. It's now nice. As easy as ever to get into to play. And as far as the video game, Arceus is what got me like back into Pokemon. Like it's like that's what really got like that kind of fire going with me last year again was that game. It was like a whoa, this is an awesome Pokemon experience. So if you're on the fence between the giving Sword and Shield another go or that, I'd look towards Arceus. It was a great
Yeah.
game.
Something about the attraction of the open world and the Pokemon aspect just fits in so well. You know, like when Pokemon Go hit, it was like this is real world. You can like walk around and find your
Right.
Squirtle or find your Pidgey, and it's like this is happening real world. And what I realized was y- I don't really go like I live in suburbia. Like I drive everywhere. Not often am I out
Sure.
just like walking around, nor am I in a good place to like go for a stroll. So it became like a chore to actually get outside and play that game just because like I wasn't going to the park every day. Had I lived close to a park, I'm sure it would have been a way different experience. But I think what I'm most impressed about with Pokemon in general is the entire universe or pantheon, I guess, is a better expression of what's going on, because you have all these different camps of Pokemon and they're essentially like very different products, but with the share of IP, it amazes me how well it all transfers and melds together into different experiences, yet they're all top shelf.
Yeah, and I mean everything you say is true, and I'll kind of add to that, and yeah, I think you'll agree that I think something that pretty much everything in the Pokemon universe shares is it's accessibility. It's in terms of it's for everyone. It's something that kids love. Obviously, we're two adults sitting here on a Thursday night. We chose to spend our time tonight talking about Pokemon. So, hey, that I guess that says something, right? So
Dude,
anyway, we're looking at cards. So
right.
as someone who's kind of getting into Pokemon cards, if you're out there looking at stuff, you probably see there's a lot of stuff out there, right?
I mean, yeah, like there's a lot of different cards, and especially like when I'm looking at, okay, I'm going to pick up some cards. Initially, it was like analysis paralysis, with like there's so many different ways to go. Where should I spend my money? Like eventually just
Yeah,
caved, and I'm like, here's a pack that just launched, so this is a safe bet. But like the different price points and where to like dedicate funds towards this has always been something I've been kind of intimidated by, to be honest with you.
yeah, and it's kind of hard to know really where to get to start, and when it, where, when you don't really know where to start, you wind up wasting a lot of money,
Mm,
and that's you want to spend your. It's the idea is to spend as little money on as many awesome cards as possible. That's just the ideal equation, right? Um, so I had kind of a thought about these things I've been seeing out there online, and these are mystery repacks.
mm,
And essentially, what a mystery repack is it's cards that have already been opened from a pack that have been in someone's collection, played, given to a child. We don't necessarily know what happened with these cards, but then they've been put back into a pack and resold. And a lot of times, most of the times, I mean, in order to sell these cards, they have to guarantee something, and that's kind of the difference between what's going on with the mystery pack with a guarantee and a regular pack of Pokemon cards that guarantees nothing. It guarantees no hollow. You get a reverse hollow in every pack, and for the majority of the time, that's not really anything that's special. That's not anything anyone's really excited about. So the
right.
idea of, hey, if I if I'm going to spend $7 on a pack of Evolving Skies, for example, you know, would I spend an extra dollar if I was told, hey, there's a guaranteed hit inside this pack every single time?
Right.
So the idea intrigued me. So what I wanted to do is do a six pack tonight. And it's a bit of a mystery six pack. And I have six different mystery repacks at six different price points. And we are going to open up two sealed packs from. I did my best to be comparable with some of these pack price points. So bear with me here. But the idea is to see, is what's guaranteed in this pack? Does it make us feel better than opening these packs? And granted, if you open a pack of Pokemon Go or Evolving Skies, you know that you're guaranteed cards within that particular set. So
Mhm.
there's a little bit of trade off, a little bit of back and forth. So
I mean,
yeah,
I personally like the idea. I mean, we'll see how tonight goes, and you'll be able to speak to the specific price points. Like if I was like, okay, I'm a collector, I want to be able to collect good cards, I would essentially be a person that would be like, yeah, I'd rather play a premium rather than ripping a whole bunch of base packs and then crossing my fingers. Like I'd rather, like, you're almost spending more money to increase your hit rate, which is not uncommon in like the video game sphere right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's really, as I open up these packs tonight, it's going to be a question of, is the value trade-off there? Is it, do I feel like I got good money for what I'm getting? The other thing too, a big concern of mine, a big concern of anybody, when you open a card from a pack, you know it's been processed, it's been put in that pack, you know it's pack fresh. We you know, if you've been following the show, you know that doesn't necessarily mean it's a perfect card, but at least you know it hasn't been handled by any additional people. I don't know what the condition is going to be like of some of these cards coming out of here, but you know what? There's only one thing to do but find out. So we're gonna start with. So this was the first mystery repack, and this is $6.99. And
nice.
I have notes for this. This is 25 cards. They're going to be about 17 quote unquote bulk cards, so commons and rares. So just basically playing cards. There are going to be 2 rare holo or rare reverse holos, 3 reverse holos, and 1 ultra rare. So that's a lot to be promised in for $7. So before we crack that, what I'm going to do here is play with stream, and we're going to open 2 packs of Pokemon Go. We're going to see what it's like to just to rip a couple normal packs that you can go to Target, Walmart. I'm not, the show is not sponsored by Target or Walmart.
Even though if you're watching Walmart, we would love to talk to you.
We'd love to. I mean, they don't need our help, but I mean, by God, we'll take their help.
Maybe they do. Maybe they're okay. Ooh.
So, and the thing is, any one of these packs I open tonight, any one of these booster packs could have the card of the night, could have a card that will win just everything. Whoa. Boom! There we go. We've got a secret rare right off the bat from Pokemon Go. Let's go.
What? That's insane. Wow. The first pack?
The first pack.
Gosh.
First pack of the night, we get a hit. Let's go. Right there. Shelby, bringing the good juju tonight. Thank you. Dude, I appreciate that.
I'm the good luck charm. We got Blanchai in the Lady Tux. Is that right?
Yes. That works for me. I don't want to. And that's pretty well centered right there. Let's
Blanchy?
Go.
Oh my gosh, that's a good looking card. Yeah. Dude, first card case. We come ready to play, baby, with the rainbow sparkle. Look at that.
The secret rare. And I didn't even do a Ditto check. I want to make sure a Ditto didn't sneak by me here, because that's nope, we didn't. We didn't. So hey, like I said, we're that's off to a good start. So we've got another Pokemon Go pack sitting here.
Blanchy, like the lady from Golden Girls. I'm not sure. Blanchy. Okay, so I'm going to slaughter a lot of Pokemon names today, and I apologize in advance.
That's totally fine. I didn't name her. I'm not her mother or her father. You're not going to.
Here comes the Pokestop.
You ever call a friend a nickname in front of their parents, and they get weirded out? Like, that's not their name.
Blanche.
And we got a Sylveon. All right, so off to a good start tonight. I'm gonna say so. So here we go. This I've not opened this up yet. I took the shipping label off of here.
Okay, now this is the $6.99 pack, 25 cards with a mix of rares, a couple of ultra rares, 2 holos, some reverse arts, right? So this is going to be a good one. What does a Pokemon Go pack normally run somebody?
I purchased that in a set of, it was 3 packs of the Pokeball for $12.99.
Oh, really? So, and can you still get those? Like at any store, or are they hard to find now?
Get them at Amazon. You can order them off of Amazon. And that's a good price for for an individual pack.
And like Eric, the shelf behind me, it needs a Pokeball. It really does. I may have to order one of those.
I think you should. I think you should. I can send you links after the show. So let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got.
Here we go.
So we've got a Gilgar, a Murkrow, we got some evolutions.
Farfetch'd, one of my faves. Love me a Farfetch'd.
Yeah, Farfetch'd. So we got a little bit of a mix of I'm off the. Oh, that's a bit of an older Cyndaquil there. That's pretty cool. What do we have here? This is 2006. Yeah.
What is that? Is that a Spider-Man?
That's a giant spider. I'm not. Spiders aren't my bag. but yeah, these are some for some bulk. This isn't bad. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so it looks like we're getting to our reverse hollows here.
Ooh.
Nothing too special there. A Zygarde, a Houndoom, a Celebi Amazing Rare. That's a card I do not have, and that card's pretty sweet.
That Celebi is awesome. Look at that. I love how the rainbow is jumping out of the frame.
Yeah, so that's an amazing rare card, and I'm happy with that. Definitely.
Dude, they call that a frame break for all those Marvel Snap friends out there.
and a Cinderace V. So, realistic value wise, I don't. These Vs are $1 to $2 depending. This is Celebi. It's a mythical Pokemon, so these are a couple bucks realistically. There's some cool vintage cards in there. I gotta say that like this Cyndaquil in particular, 2006. That's a Delta species Cyndaquil. So that's kind of cool. So in terms of value for our polls, Pokemon Go wins. Pokemon Go wins. Blanche pulls it off. She takes it. But honestly, $6.99. I have spent more on Pokemon card packs with less in them. So I'm good with that one that we just opened there.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. I mean, and that last one was pretty cool. The Siliqui, is that what it was? Yes. And you said that wasn't already in your collection, right? So if you're like a collector kind of like you, like if you're looking for some of those more rare types, this could be a good way to go, right? To like fill out the more rare grabs that you may not have.
Yeah. It's that's the thing with mystery packs. That's fun is you don't really know what you're going to get. Obviously, it's a mystery, and so there's kind of the risk too. If you got an expansive collection, are you just going to be opening up duplicates, which is a small fear of mine with our grand finale tonight. But we'll get to that. So I want to move on to our second one, and this it was comparable. This one just came in an envelope. This one was $7.50. These are all eBay sellers, by the way. Really? These are all yeah. So I purchased these mostly off of eBay. So this one, it looks like it just comes in an envelope. But we're going to compare this one to Pokemon Celebrations. And this is a pack that I have not opened on the show before. This is 4 cards per pack. And these are mostly just kind of, refreshed, older cards. So there are some legit hitters here. So
is this like the greatest hits album of Pokemon is what you're telling me?
This is essentially a 25th anniversary special set. So there's no real pack trick to this. It's 4 cards. So this is a pretty common just hollow card. Lugia, same thing. Rocket's admin. That's going to be. Oh, these are actually both. Actually, the Professor's Research. That's a good hit. These are a couple of decent hits here.
Wow.
Yeah. So these are both decent hits. So Professor's Research. Both. I think this one I have. This one I do not have. This is the legendary. I forget what the. Celebrations, there's a 25 card set, so you'll see this one is numbered to 25 at the bottom. It's kind of hard to see. but this one is numbered to. This one is part of the subset. This is numbered to 106. So this is actually a decent hit. So I'm gonna, and it's one I don't have. So I'm gonna throw it in the sleeve. I don't know what it's worth in particular. It's probably not terribly much, but it's still it's a good hit. So
that's a hit. I mean, like if you're looking to like fill out your collection and fill the book, then I mean you're one step closer, right? I mean you have to catch them all. That's the goal here, right?
Exactly. And this is for this is part of my TCG deck. This is the professor's research that I like to use. So
there you go.
Hats off to Oak.
So when Phil wants to challenge you to a Poke battle, you can get in there and use that, right? That's what I'm hearing.
If the mood calls for it, certainly.
So here we go with another anniversary pack.
Yes.
Okay.
Here we go. So,
dude, I'm liking the guaranteed shinies that we're seeing here. This is some good stuff.
This is a great set. I really like opening this set. Haven't opened up a lot of it though because it's only in collection boxes and in tins, and you can't get it in booster boxes. So it's not.
Oh,
you can't get. Well, I mean, you can get a lot of it at once. You're opening up a lot of boxes and stuff at once. And then there's a Palkia and a Zamazenta V. So these are all just part of the regular set. So these are all basically commons for celebration, but that's a V hit. That's a sweet card. That's a sweet card. One of the Sword and Shield legendaries, Zamazenta. Zacian gets a lot of love, but I think Zamazenta flies under the radar a bit. So we're going to roll into this second mystery pack now. Again, this is the envelope, and my notes here for this one. This is 10 cards, 1 VMAX full art ultra rare or amazing rare, 1 holo rare, and 2 reverse holos are guaranteed.
Hey, yeah. Phil in the chat asks, what was the poll tonight so far? Blanche is how you should say it. That cool shiny in the Lady Man tux. I'm not sure if Blanche is a male or a female, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. That's a person in a suit, and it sparkles like the day is long.
Well, if you get it wrong, you're not going to offend her because she's not real. Or he. Why did I said that and then I corrected myself to make sure that I didn't offend this imaginary person. So here we go.
Blanche
so this is
as in veggies. Yes. Yeah, no, Blanche is in VeggieTales for sure.
All right, so how do I open this thing here?
Oh boy, what's going on here? They're packing them with the goods on the outside. Oh man!
So this is 10 cards. This is 10 cards. We've got a Bouffalant. We've got a Magnemite. These are Sun and Moon. We've got a Panphy. We have a V, a Conkeldurr. Is there anything? Oh, we've got a Galarian Berserker also.
Whoa.
And then we've got a Celio, a Mightyena, a Rotom, and a Swoobat.
Swoobat in the house, just swoobatting through, making things fly.
Swoobatting through. So okay. So these are both in sleeves.
Okay.
There's
nothing hidden in there, right? You're not gonna Okay, gotcha. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Eric. I was a little sketched out when you showed me that envelope. I was like, what's gonna be in here? Is this gonna be some 1995 like baseball cards? Like, what's actually gonna be in this envelope?
No, these are legit cards, and it's these are as advertised. I don't ever want to. I'm not even thinking scam or anything like that. This is as advertised. Am I a bit underwhelmed? Yeah, I think the first mystery pack was a little bit better. I think the pulls in there were a little more exciting. I'm a little bit numb to V's at this point. I've got a lot of them. I don't think I have this Conkeldurr though. I'll have to check my collection. But definitely did I get? Is that $7.50 worth of cards? It isn't, but. Am I? Do I feel like I was lied to or misled? No, I don't. I knew roughly what to expect with that, and it is what it is. So
yeah. So in terms of like that seller specifically, was that just like some guy you found, or was that like through a company of some kind or anything of that nature?
just a random seller. These are
Nice.
some of these, and a lot of these random sellers, some of them are just a guy like me could put mystery packs together.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
But a lot of times they'll come from Pokemon card, Pokemon card shops or sporting card shops or places that just that have that kind of stuff. They'll put mystery packs and stuff together just to kind of move stuff out. Just take inventory and move
Right.
it. And it's just I think one of them, actually, the one that's coming up next, I want to say, no, not the one coming next. The fourth pack, it looks like came from either a guy or a place that's got a little bit more production. So
Yeah. No, that's really cool. And I think it's a great idea. It works out for them because they're collectors and all of a sudden they have like these mid-tier rare cards and they don't know what to do with them. And, I think you support small business. And if these guys are starting a side hustle online, go out and get yours. You know what I mean? I'm willing to pay an increased rate for some hits.
Yeah, 100%. And the thing is, too, those were, two V cards in a pack. You're never going to, that'd be crazy if you pulled that from a regular booster pack. So, was that pack worth more than inside of it? That's yeah. No, would I go back to that one? Probably not. Would I buy from the first one again? Probably not. But are they fun to open? I think so.
Yeah.
I think
we haven't seen any S tiers yet, is what you're telling me. No S tiers yet, but we're plugging along. What do you got here?
Not yet, not quite yet. So I wanted to briefly, as the Underpowered Pokemon Hour, I want it to be an all about Pokemon show. This is obviously a card heavy show tonight, so I'm not going to lie. I just want to make sure I touch on something that's outside of Pokemon cards just to fulfill that requirement tonight. I am checking a box, fulfilling a requirement, meeting a minimum standard. That's what I'm doing here. But I love Pokemon Go. Let's talk about Pokemon Go here for a second. I know it's not a game that you play. You spoke on that a bit earlier, but Pokemon Go is, it's a game I enjoy playing, and it's a game that some of the folks in our Discord join the Discord.
And you guys have been raiding like fiends too. You guys have been getting some good drops, it seems, as well.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I came into Pokemon Go when it first came out a long time ago with Casey, and it was not good. And I got back into it last year. Such a great game, so much better. So if it's a game you like to play, there are some good events coming up next week, specifically in about a week. So we're looking at the Lunar New Year 2020 event, and Wild Encounters. It looks like we're going to be seeing some fire Pokemon out there in the wild. Some Ponyta, some Magmars, Numel, Fennekin, Flareon, Darumaka, and there's a few others out there. It looks like some Magikarps too. Some shinies though, some good shinies. Shiny Magikarp. Everyone loves a shiny Gyarados. So definitely if you see a Magikarp out there in the wild, just check it. Just check it. You don't want to miss out on a shiny Magikarp.
Dude,
so
let's see. He's down with some Magmar. So are you gonna have to like find actual lava in order to get that Magmar, or how does that work out?
He just pops up. Right. You might open it up. He's hanging out in your house. Magmar's just chilling in your living room.
Rent free.
So eggs.
I love it.
Oh yeah, totally, dude. That's how he rolls. I mean, look, do you want to take that fire punch or not? I wouldn't cross Magmar. So let's see, some eggs. Nothing too crazy with those eggs. Shiny Riolu, shiny Lucario is actually really cool. That'd be a great one to catch. 1-star raids. Looks like some Darumukas, Galarian, and the regular one. Shinx, Hisuian Voltorb, 3-star raids. Blaziken, shiny Blaziken. I wonder if that's one I can solo. I might have enough water Pokemon. I would love to get myself a shiny Blaziken. Any of you Pokemon goers out there in the in our Discord, or if you are watching and you want to join the Discord and do raids with me, all you got to do is join the Discord. So yeah, Shiny Blaziken. And 5-star raids, it looks like our legendary is going to be Reggie Ice with a potential of a shiny. And our mega raid is Mega Lopunny. And I know some folks were a little sour on Mega Lopunny the last time Mega Lopunny rolled around. I think you got to have I think you got to catch all the megas. Mega Evolution is the coolest. It's might not be the best, but it's the coolest Pokemon gimmick that's out there in my opinion. And yeah, Reggie Ice. Let's give you some Reggie Ice.
Reggie Ice.
Field research tasks. Yeah, Reggie Ice, man.
What
Reggie
a sweet
Ice.
name. Oh, yeah. You know Reggie Ice? Oh, yeah. Me and Reggie Ice used to hang out down by the train tracks. So Reggie Ice style.
I'm gonna tell you a secret, Shelby. Spoiler alert. Play Arceus. You'll meet all the Reggies.
There's more than one Reggie? Okay, it's got to be Arceus.
There's more than one Reggie.
Reggie Ice, Reggie Fire.
Well, I think Sword and Shield expansion too. You can meet all the Reggies, but dude, you want to meet the Reggies? Dude, there's a Reggie Drago. There's a Reggie Drago.
I gotta know more. I didn't know.
You gotta know more.
Reggie Drago. Oh my gosh.
You know what? There's a Reggie Drago alt card. I'd love to see it. I'd love to have it. So let's see. Field research tasks. It looks like there's going to be some field research tasks that we're going to be able to catch a bunch of fire Pokemon. I love fire Pokemon. It might be my favorite typing. And yeah, some Charmander, some Cyndaquil, some Torchic, Chimchar. Gets you some shinies of those for sure. There's Litten's going to be floating around out there too. No shiny Litten potential though. That sucks. And yeah, I think you know what? I think I've had about enough of the Pokemon Go. I think we need to get back into some packs. I think that's what we need to get back into.
Dude, now that you've recharged your fire type on with Pokemon Go, you're like, okay, look at all these fire types coming down the pipeline. It's time to get real and get some fire types in my hands. And now that we've talked about Reggie Drago, I mean, we have to pull him. It just has to be.
You know what? There's one of those mystery packs. Might have them. So is it going to be this next one? Doubtful. It's a doubtful that there's going to be, well, at least the one that I'm hoping for. So this next one, this is how this one came, and I'll show it on the pack cam. It's bubble wrapped between some cardboard.
Oh, that way it doesn't get damaged in shipping.
One was presented.
Very nice.
Yes, hey, very, very, very clever. Presentation wise, probably a B+ for functionality, but aesthetically not very pleasing. So we are going to open. Whoa, earthquake!
Yeah, Phil asks, "Where's Casey for this?" He's hunting fiery Pokemon on Pokemon Go in his basement.
Yes, he is.
And I imagine he's shirtless in this scenario.
Yes, he's. I think Casey would be wearing a wife beater and tiny whities right now. Evolving Skies with a brown stain in the front, a brown stain of unknown origin.
Nobody knows. I'm right here. Oh, geez, this is awkward. I didn't even realize. Oh, okay. Here we go. Evolving Stars. No stains on this one.
Evolving Skies. No stains on this one. 2, 3, 4. So this I mean, this is where the king of the alt art cards lies. Is in Evolving Skies. So
copycat.
Like I said,
very cool.
This very pack here could have the best pull of the night. It very well could. And I've got some special packs tonight.
Rufflet.
I've got some special packs.
Dude, I love me some chicken rufflets once in a while.
Hey, there's Reggie Drago. Look at that.
Dude, I called that into existence. Reggie Drago. All day, baby. Oh, man.
Look at that. Oh
Reggie
man,
Drago. I was like, let's see that card.
Re-
That's a way cooler card than the art I was looking at online just to get a feel for it. Look at that.
that's a sweet card. That was sweet. So that's a little hollow pull right there. Uh, Casey, you know we love you, man. You know
Reggie Drago.
you know we love
Yeah,
you.
no,
Reggie
it's all
Drago.
love. I mean, no Reggie Drago in Casey's collection, but hey, in yours, you're Reggie Drago all day. I've been getting educated on the Reggie lore.
Dude, the Reggie
Okay.
lore is tight. The Reggies are sweet. All right, let's see what else we got here. So these are good packs.
Rubber gloves.
This is the most expensive, or not the most expensive, but this is, like I said, Sword and Shield. This is the premium packs, but nothing's guaranteed, and we've got a Marshadow Hollow to end it out. So nothing too fancy. A couple of hollow cards. So roughly, those are both. I think those were $6 a pack, nice. And nothing but about a 25-cent hollow out of each one, though. So this one here, I spent $10 on this one, and let me just take a quick look at my notes here. This is 17 to 20 cards with 2 hollow rares, VMAX, Hollow, Ultra, and secret rares, with a potential for a Pikachu secret rare VMAX.
Ooh.
So
Pikachu secret rare VMAX.
Yes, there's quite a lot to unpack. Okay, so this is kind of like a little bit of an envelope, a bubble envelope.
But this is what all the toys are like nowadays. Once in a while, my daughter gets some LOLs, and it's not as exciting in regards to what's in the pack. It's getting to the actual prize. Oh, look at this.
Exactly. So right off the bat, you're sending me energy cards. I'm not really wild about that. I don't need energy cards. I mean, I honestly, some of this bulk is just kind of useless. So we've got a Path to the Peak. That's sleeve. I'm getting extra penny sleeves here. That's pretty cool. So let's see. We've got a Marini. We got a Whalmer. We got a Carvana. Gilgar. Bellsprout. Sandile. Beldum. Mighty Yena. Pupitar. Latios. We've got an Yveltal from Celebrations. We've got a Garchomp Hollow. And we have a Manaphy Reverse. That was disappointing.
A Manaphy Reverse.
That was disappointing. That was disappointing. Not gonna lie. I basically just bought a pack of sleeves right there.
Oh shucks.
So it's funny. It's just that's what you get. And I mean, I bought from people who have decent reviews. Who knows what Casey got that right. That is a suck pack.
Welcome to the suck pack.
Yeah, so it's funny. First pack, cheapest pack of the day, still has our best pull.
It makes no sense.
What does that say? What does that say? It makes no sense. So we can't do anything but move on. So this one came in Low Clean Collectibles Collector's Starter Pack, and presentation very nice. I gotta say it came in, I think, like a bubble mailer. So there's some free advertisement for them, or if this pack sucks, you know what not to get.
There's a little bit of a drag for them, yeah. If it doesn't work out, there you go.
Yeah. Hey, here's your shot. Step up to the plate. Here we go. But for our 2 comparison packs, we're moving into X and Y Fates Collide.
Ooh, now we're
Fates
talking.
Collide. Yeah. So these were about $12 a pack. And we're just gonna see, is it worth spending $12 on an X and Y pack, hoping to get something cool, or You know, should get something from Low Clean Collectibles.
No, this is a $12 pack mainly because they no longer print these, right? There's no way to get these unless you buy them peer to peer.
These are people who have saved these for their own purposes. Don't necessarily know what the code cards mean on these sets. I think X and Y is 3 from the back. So we're gonna find out what's in here. So we got a Lassus Special. We've got a Wheezing. You know, the gold is promising, Casey.
Oh, Halucha.
But is it fool's gold? Halucha's awesome. Halucha's awesome. Snivy.
Oh, what is that?
That's a Pokemon.
Okay.
That's the best way I can describe it. It's a Solosis.
It's a Solosis.
So we got a Whisper. Cool looking reverse Riolu there.
Whoa. I'm liking that background.
Pretty sweet. And do we have anything? We've got Lucario. It's a non-holo, but that's a pretty sweet artwork for Lucario. But
that is. I'm liking the black.
Yeah, that's a cool. It does fall into the suck pack category though. I gotta say, don't like that. But we got Fates Collide can come back here. Fates Collide can come back here.
Here we go. They're making up for it right now.
I hope so, man, because the Pokeball that I got on Amazon is leading the day here, and I don't know how I feel about that. All right, so we have a Bent Spoon.
This one's got to be good. You're starting off with a Bent Spoon, only uphill from here.
Starting off with a Bent Spoon. There's a Matrix reference somewhere in there. Diglett shows up. Diglett shows up for us today.
Diglett.
Oh, man. Is there any Diglett hype in the chat? Is there any out there? God, I hope
Diglett
so.
hype. We need some Diglett hypes.
Oh, does Diglett bring it forth? Thank you. Thank you for that. Oh, let's see what we got in here. We've got a Burmy reverse. Oh, and a Grumpig. Diglett does not bring the hype.
Oh, the Grumpig. The Grumpig, not the Grumpig. Don't be a Grumpig. Don't be a Grumpig. Nobody likes a Grumpig.
So the question is, should I have saved my money and bought 2 Low Clean Collectibles packs? And before we open this, let's see. This is $16. 1 promo card, an ultra rare, a modern holo, 2 reverse holos, 5.99 to 2008 vintage cards.
99 to 2008. Cards, okay.
Yeah, that caught my eye. And a lot of those cards, if they're bulk cards, aren't of. Oh, and it apparently comes with a bunch of code cards and a coin.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's a Riolu coin. Not Riolu, excuse me. My mind just blanked. All right.
Oh, look at all the code cards. They hooked it up.
Yeah, we got some code cards.
Now, have you tried to use those on the app? Do those come in pretty handy for you?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Raikou. Appreciate that, Casey. Yeah. So I am a collector. If there's any value out of this, hopefully those code cards. Hopefully those code cards have some of it. So let's see what we got here. We've got an Armaldo.
Okay.
Galarian Mr. Mime. That's not vintage. Ralt, Rotom, Fomantis. Another Galarian Mr. Mime.
Mr. Mime again.
Yeah. He's trolling us a little bit. Okay, so these must be our vintage cards. And there is Diglett. There's a base set Diglett.
Wow.
Holy crap. Yeah. It's a base set Diglett. It's a little play. There's some, you probably see a little bit of whitening.
Yeah, there's a little bit of rub there for sure.
Yeah, it's been handled a little bit. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Base set Diglett. We've got a Sunkern. Got a Nose Pass. We got a Shelter from is that from Fossil? We got a Zubat from Fossil, so
Whoa.
that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And we've got these must be our reverses. Rinculus. And there's Metagross. This is what that Solus.
Oh, okay.
That's what that eventually evolves into. And Metagross. And let's see what we've got sleeved up here. We've got a Zacian and a Giratina. So in terms of value, none of these mystery packs have really differentiated themselves from the other. I'm just being honest. So the $6.99 pack, I would say, I mean these vintage cards are cool, but these are still common. These still they don't have a ton of value. They really don't.
Gotcha.
So like I said, it's fun to open. It's fun to see what's in there, and every single one of these mystery packs, I'm being completely fair, has had inside of it at the minimum of what they've been promising. So, I'm not going to suggest that these people are being dishonest in any way.
No, not at all. And like, you wonder if they do have a collection or they're collectors and they're like, okay, well, I got these. I need to put some of them up, so I'm just going to mix them up, and some will hit and some won't. Try to do the Pokemon thing and try to keep some of those hitters in there as well. Is kind of what you would think that they're doing, hopefully. But
yeah. But so you've been teasing me for a little bit with this booster bundle of Silver Tempest that you've had sitting around.
I have it. Like, I even kept the receipt just in case.
Well, hopefully you won't need to turn that in. So what I asked Shelby to do tonight is he is going to do the pack trick on his end. He's going to reveal to the chat what he's going to do. Pull the cards one by one, and I'm going to let him know if he's got a hit or not. I'm going to know, and I'm going to tell you if it's good.
I actually got it open.
You will tell us.
Okay.
You will tell
Pick
us
a number 1 through 6. Oh boy.
4.
4. Good. Oh, that has a sleeve on it. Look at that. Okay. Now we're going to this.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good. Okay. Number 4.
And you
1, 2.
And you know what?
3,
you, sir.
4. Yes.
And who's that on the front? Who's that? No, on the front of that pack.
Oh.
That's Reggie Draco, bro.
I'm sorry, I didn't get any of that. What?
Look at the pack. Who's on the artwork of the pack?
Oh, it's Reggie Dragon. Man. Reggie Drago, baby. Oh man, this is it. Okay, I'm feeling good.
Reggie Drago.
I love it already.
Show us.
Okay.
And you, sir, okay. you could have the pull of the night.
Dude, I could.
I'm so excited to see you open these Pokemon cards.
Okay, so I go like this, right? 1 down, okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front, okay.
4 to the front.
Right.
Now flip it over.
We go. We got
all right.
Some dark energies.
Some dark energy.
Okay.
Yep. Let's see it.
We got Brandon.
We got Brandon. Altaria.
I
love it. Okay. Fletchinder.
A bird. Okay. Ooh.
Yep. Fletchinder, Sandy Gast.
Grumpy Sandman.
Sad
Blue Fish. Halucha.
I love Halucha.
Oh, Togepi.
Togedemaru.
Petalilolo. Ooh. Soleus.
There's our buddy Solosis.
It's a shiny,
Okay, and
and
we got it. We're good. It's an Ariados.
an
It's an
Ariados.
Ariados hollow.
It's a
It's a
spider.
little hollow.
It's a
It's a
speeder.
spider.
It's a
If you like
speeder.
spiders, there you go.
Okay, so that was a want. Okay, should I rip another?
Hollows. That's a hit. Yeah.
Hey,
Rip number 6.
route number 6. Okay, I'm gonna lose my order, so I'll just grab one back. It has this one. It has not
That's right.
9 tails on it.
That's
Vulpix, right?
Vulpix. That's the yep. Was that the Alolan Vulpix?
Things are getting real. And then what do we take this card? 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. And it is, ooh, look at this. Electricity. Okay.
Lightning energy.
Venomoth. Oh, Wallace. No Grommet.
Wallace.
Jinx. Just like the killer. Krogagun. Oh, Solaris. Not
Solaris.
shiny.
Not shiny at all. Keeps coming
Zubat
back.
for Dr. Zubat. And how many more we got? Here we go.
A Fugus.
A Fugus.
Stone Journer. And a Zero Aura rare. So that was a wah there.
Dude, 2 wah-wahs in a row. Dude, I'm throwing us off. We got the bad luck. Stone Journer. These are pretty cool art though. Like that one, like I'm a fan. It looks pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Zero Aura. I'm a fan of Zero Aura. I'm a fan of Zero Aura a lot. That's a
Zero Aura.
Chilling Rain. He has a great alt art from Chilling Rain, but I can't open that set anymore. It's burned me so many times.
Is that right?
You want to keep going? I'm not. No pressure. No pressure.
I mean, hey, you know what? When in Rome. 1 through 4 again.
Let's do one. Let's do number 1.
Let's do number 1. I like your style. It's where I had my hand. Another Vulpix. Yeah. Okay, I'll get to open this a little quicker, I think. We got a black border. That's always good, right?
That is a good thing.
Okay. Last one was not. Okay, we got some blue energy.
I'm confident that there is something in that booster bundle. That
there's got to be, right?
Good in your booster bundle. There has to be. I am confident that you have a good pull in there. Litten, Murkrow, Swablu, Rotom. There's the Zero Aura reverse. And a Dragapult Hollow.
A Dragapult Hollow.
Not bad. Not bad.
Dude, I'm still liking this guy. I got a shiny version too.
Yeah, you got the complete Zero Aura for the binder for that set. There you go.
Dude, that is awesome. So we got some stuff. I'm pretty excited about this. I'm sure glad you're here. That's for sure, because I can't say half of these names, let alone know if they're rare or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is amazing. Should we keep going? There's got to be a hit in here, right? There's got to be a hit in here.
Oh, you've got a hit in there. There's got to be a hit in there.
There's got to be a hit in here.
Oh, I hear the pack. Yes.
Okay. This is a black border, so that's good. But we also said that last time.
That's a good sign. That's a good sign.
Here we go. We got it.
I'm predicting a VMAX or better. VMAX or better from this pack.
Dude, you got the fire energy, a little bit of jinx there. Okay.
Fire energy. I think you got something in this one.
Yes, indeedy.
Yes, indeedy. Let's see here.
I think this is it right here.
Coming back at us. Dedenne. And what's behind it?
A Rapidash.
Oh man. Rapidash. I love that card, but I need more. We need more.
Okay. Well, I mean, we came this far. I'm just gonna keep going.
We have to.
I totally derailed your show, Eric. I apologize.
No. We're opening packs. We're ripping packs. That's what we're doing tonight. That's what we should be doing tonight.
Did I count wrong?
Nope.
Okay, here we go.
That's a V-Star card.
I don't know what that means, but that means good things, I'm thinking.
If you play the TCG, it does. See Serena. You got a Spinda. You got a Phoebus. A Noibat. A Snorunt. A Sandile. A Raichu reverse. Come on, give me something. Give us something. Another Dragapult holo. I mean, you're getting so many holos. Those are technically packs with hits, but man.
Dude, man, we got a Raichu. We got a fancy Raichu, and now, I mean, here we are. We got to do the last pack. I mean, right?
We have to. I cannot say that you should have instead bought a $6.99 mystery pack from eBay. How can that be the conclusion tonight? I don't know, but it might be.
I got bad news. This one has a white border, but hey, here we go. Greeny.
Could have a character rare or a trainer gallery in here. Matang, Pandy, Indy, Marini, Strevis, Swablu, a Fennec reverse, and a Zygarde.
Oh, this is an electric dog. Okay, Zygarde. Dude, there we go.
We got some holos. I mean,
we got some holos. We got some holos. I'm feeling pretty good about that.
Holos. You got some cards. You ripped some packs. It was fun. It was fun.
Dude, it's good. It was really good. I got a Raichu. Pretty excited about that. I think that's high on my list personally. You know, there's some pretty cool cards in here. A holo Zora. This guy.
Zeraora?
Zeraora, yeah, for sure.
I like that. I like that Pokemon a lot. Zeraora.
We made some things happen. So there you go. So you can buy packs, or you can ensure that you're going to get some hits with these mystery packs.
So exactly. It just depends. It just depends. You know, you never know what's in it. You know, and like I said, any one of those packs could have been the pull of the night, Shelby. If you had pulled the Lugia alt art, I would have lost my mind. You would have won the day. You would have won the day. So
good pulls.
It's what it is. It's what it is. So this next one, I will admit, I have already peeked at this one. I've already looked at it. This was a Christmas gift from my dear old dad, who does not know how to buy Pokemon cards, unfortunately. The best guess I could find on this one was that this is the guaranteed Golden Gopher, the guaranteed Charizard box. And I found this on Amazon for $24. I don't know if that's what my dad spent for it. I hope not. So we'll get to this in a second here. As you can probably tell, I was underwhelmed by it, but I love you, Dad. I know you got the best of intentions. I know you want buying your kid Pokemon cards has to weird you out in some way. So I appreciate that.
That's true.
But what we're gonna do, it is. We're gonna rip a couple of breakthroughs here, and Breakthrough is a repeater on the show. Breakthrough has one of my favorite pulls on the show ever. That was the that Mewtwo full art. So there's more Mewtwo's in here. There's more Mewtwo's in here, and let's see if we got one tonight. Let's see if we got one. I want what is in these two packs to be better than what is in that box. So let's see. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Getting a little messy here. All right, we've got a reserved ticket. We got a Dedenne, Starmie, Ghastly, Doduo, Paris, Staryu, Skiddo, a Remoraid reverse, and a Bronzong non-holo. So that's Suck Pack. That's Suck Pack, ladies and gentlemen. It's okay. It's okay.
It's all right. We're due. Now we're due.
We're due. We are so due. We are so due. So let's see if we can get it back here. Oh man. Do not do this to me. Do not do this to me. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get something good. I'm feeling it now.
I'm feeling it. This is it.
I'm feeling it now. All right. We've got a Corellia. Yes. Buddy Rescue, Starmie, Elgium, Ghastly,
Meow.
Pansu. Yes, this is a PSA, not to gamble in cardboard. Vanillix. Ah! Oh. That was the sound of my soul leaving my body.
Oh man, I thought that was it. The Mewtwo packs didn't really work out for us.
So this was the Golden Gopher Charizard, guaranteed Charizard card.
Ooh,
box for $24. Guaranteed, and there's a lot of cards in here. That's a thick bit of cards right there. We got Magma, and this is kind of a cool card. This is 2004.
Oh wow,
it's an old Magnemite there. But we've got a lot of bulk. Tropius, Peko. Yeah, I'm going to try to go through these a little bit quicker because there is
Pikachu,
Yanma, Geodude, Goldeen, Bird Keeper, double Bird Keepers.
Don't double Bird Keep me, man.
No, not the double Bird Keeper.
You can't lock this Bird Keeper down.
Oh, we got Marl.
Marl.
There's our Charizard.
There's your Zard.
It's a Charizard reverse from Pokemon Go, which is, I think I've seen it for, a buck or two. That's anything Charizard's worth having. So it's a hit, I guess.
Card's the double bird.
But yeah, we've got a lot of stuff in here that just ain't doing it. And
ooh, the full heal right at the end. That's to regain your health.
The full heal right at the end. Oh man, I hope
it's like here's a full heal.
I hope the full heal kicks in now. I need it to kick in now. Oh, it's what I need now. We have come down to the finale.
The last. We're on the home stretch, is what you're telling me.
We're on the home stretch.
You saved the best for last.
Yes, we have. And I've shared some of this, guys. This is a shinyvert.com alternate art God pack. And if there's his social medias right there. You can go on YouTube, type in shinyvert, and he's got a lot of shorts of him opening his product, and he opens a lot of stuff that looks really impressive. And I'm not going to judge anything. It's he's guaranteeing an alternate artwork card in here, and we're going to put it to the test. So these packs are 3 cards. It's 3 cards. There's no bulk. I want to say that this is it's a guaranteed alt art, a guaranteed VMAX. Nothing else too crazy, but we know we've got a banger in here. Now, this was also $90, and an alternate artwork card can be as cheap as $20.
Well,
so this has a guaranteed really good hit in there. It does, and we're gonna see if it's worth it.
Dude, we're gonna hit big. Card of the night right here.
I want it to. He seems like a guy that works really hard, makes a lot of fun content, and I want his pack to hit there. So I also want to have some good pulls from some cool packs. So the grand finale, I've got 3 packs here.
Oh, nice.
Primal Clash, I'm still waiting for an awesome Kyogre or Groudon. So we're gonna kick off the pack portion of this with Primal Clash. And we're gonna see.
Oh, that's good.
We're gonna see if we can get the pull of the night.
We got to beat Blanche. Beat back the Blanche.
We still got to beat the first pull of the night. We're still looking to beat that. You're right. All right, with the Scorched Earth, we've got an Electrike. That's a cool card.
These are like all the way out of the frame. Those two. That's nuts.
Yeah. I some of the X and Y sets have some really awesome looking cards. We got Vulpix. We've got Corphish. We got Archie's Ace in the Hole. You got something behind you, Archie? We got a Rhyperior non-hollow. All right. Well, no Primal Kyogre or Groudon there. That's okay though, because we've got something I'm really excited for, Shelby. And
okay,
I know you've tuned in. I know you're kind of getting to this. I've not opened any black and white packs yet on the show. And black and white is kind of that next tier of expensive. And this is a set where a hollow is now a good pull.
What?
We get a hollow, and we're kind of we're looking at a solid pull. So I have two awesome packs from black and white. And this first one is Plasma Freeze.
Ooh.
And yeah, I'm excited to open this one. I'm excited to open. I have not opened any black and white yet. Pick these up on eBay. Reputable sellers. It's I really looked closely at the way these were the way these were sealed. Made sure nothing looked sketchy. This is kind of the territory where scam artists and resellers start to pop up. So I don't recommend a beginner go out and purchase black and white packs from eBay.
Is that right? Just harder to kind of sniff them out.
You've got to really you have to have watched a lot of. I don't want to say. You kind of want to have an idea of what you're doing.
Ooh, wow.
Otherwise, and this is not cost effective. These are still mostly very cheap cards. So, all right. First card is and these look cool though. These look cool. As just somebody who loves to collect cards in general, these are really cool. All right. So we've got an Onyx. And we've got a Dragonair. That's a cool looking Dragonair, I gotta say. We've got Trico. We saw him earlier. We've got Eevee, and I'm taking these. This is a little bit better bulk. It's nothing crazy here, but
Weedle.
Yeah. Weedle. Horsey. We got a Kakuna Reverse. Give me something here. What do we have? We've got a Reshiram Hollow.
Whoa.
Nice.
Nice. Right. What a cooling card.
We got that is a nice looking card. I'm gonna have to look up what this might sell for. I mean, it's this might be a $5 to $10 card, but it's still really cool. It's a black and white era hollow, and I'm really happy to have pulled it. So it's not going to
awesome.
Yeah, it's not going to match the shinyvert.com, but it's going to do the job. So I'm quite pleased with that. Nowhere near what I spent for the pack. We're talking numbers. That was a $60 pack. So, it's still,
whoa,
really? It's got the potential to have, cards in there worth, a couple $100, few $100, but realistically, like I said, even if you get a good pull, it's not advisable. It's not something I would ever advise anybody. I do this because it's fun and it's fun to share. and it's just it's good entertainment.
Yeah.
So the last pack
Here we go.
though is Dragons Exalted from Black and White. And this one was $90. This is a premium Black and White pack.
Really?
This is on the higher end, and it's got the potential for some really cool pulls, though. For some really cool pulls.
Oh man, here we go. Dragon Exalted, huh? Dude,
Dragons
$90
Exalted.
pack, but this could have some serious upside. Here we go. It's like we got a Ram on the last one, hollow, all good. This one going big. Here we go. Let's hit. It's gonna be a hitter. You got a black border, so that's good. That's cool looking.
Let's see, Skunk Tank. Aldino. Floatzel. A Golette. And I think I shared with you the value of some of the higher end cards in this set that are PSA 10s in the $5,000 to $6,000 range for that shiny Rayquaza. Is that here? Is that behind this Drifloon? I mean, we're here.
This could be it. This is the moment.
And it's a Honchko. It's a suck pack. Oh, no.
No.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no. That was going to be it. That was the one, dude.
Oh, that was the one. So, it's interesting now that we started the show. We started the show with our first pack out of our cheapest pack being Blanche, and now we are moving into the last pack of the night with a guaranteed alternate artwork card in here. And this is going to have a pull of night in here. It's going to be.
It's going to be the one.
I mean, yeah, highest to highs, the lowest to lows. That's what we do here on the Underpowered Pokemon Hour. So let's see what we got here. All right, we got a little letter from the guy. It's a letter, maybe an invoice. Thank
nice
you for your
order.
So no, it's just it's some goodies. So it's some just kind of an ad, some 10% off code. So
oh, nice.
Will I use that? Well, it depends on what's in here. And we got front, back. Like I said, there's only 3 cards in here. There's only 3 cards in here.
From Shiny Vert, though, we've seen some pretty crazy stuff come from them in the past.
I have. So everything is contained in this one top loader. I'm trying to be as careful as possible. This is rocket surgery. All right. Okay. So these two are okay. I don't know which one I want to reveal. This is a single card. These two are facing each other. I think the single card might be our hit. So I'm going to pull these two out.
Here we go. Okay.
We're going to look at the first one. And we've got a Cleavor V full art.
Whoa.
That's not bad. It's nothing crazy, but it's a full art pull. Haven't gotten any of those tonight. So our second card, still haven't looked at it. We've got a Greedent VMAX. Nothing too crazy there. But that's still a VMAX pull. So,
dude, that's awesome.
I mean, Greedent VMAX, that's super cool right there. So that Cleavor V full art, not too bad. As I'm knocking stuff over. This is it. This is our night right here. This is our night right here. That Cleavor V is maybe a $5 card. That Greedent is maybe a $3 card. So if we're trying to break even here, we need a pretty solid alt art. Shelby, are you ready?
I'm so ready. What is this gonna be? I'm freaking losing my mind. It is.
Oh, that's an awesome movie. Whoa, from Fusion Strike.
What?
Whoa, that's pretty sweet. I
That
love
is a
about that card right there.
sweet looking card. Look at that. Oh my goodness.
Whoa, that's a
Wow.
sweet card. That's a sweet card.
Oh, I love that art. It is so that's a V. It's also got some hollow to it as well. Full art,
Yep.
right? Is what that looks like.
Alternate artwork. Yeah. So
Alt art.
these alternate artwork cards often have, and you can see it in the background. It looks like there's a smear goal. This one's pretty busy looking. This one's pretty busy looking. I can't really. It's hard to tell looking at it through the camera, but that's a good pull right there. I think that's a Toxel right there next to him.
Oh wow.
That's
Dude, that is a gorgeous
That's
card.
a sick card.
That is
That's a sick card.
so nice.
And the
Wow.
condition on the back, it looks very clean on the back. I don't see anything. Centering wise, top to bottom, it's a little off noticeably. Probably a 9, but you never know who might be drinking on the job that day at PSA that might sneak this past and give it a 10.
Wow.
So, I'll have to do a little bit of research on the background in the background after the show and see whether or not it's worth it. But that's a card I'm happy to have in my collection for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that is a pretty looking card. I like the fact that it's, a little bit more cartoonish than maybe some of the other ones. Like I like that color that pops right out of the card. Very, very cool pull.
Yeah.
And
So these are our top 3 pulls of the night. It's actually, if we were to do it in order, left to right, that's it right there. So, very, very interesting very interesting there to kind of see everything unfold. So, before I give my impressions on these booster packs versus mystery packs, what are yours? How do you feel as someone who wants to get into it? Is this something you might want to look at?
I think it's a little intimidating, to be honest with you, because we're kind of jumping from gen to gen. But I think like what I learned from you, just kind of being on this channel and having the conversations, is like you kind of gravitate towards like certain characters or certain types, and you kind of like just collect that artwork. And I think that if the journey is like trying to find that artwork and not really chase that like huge payoff at the end, like there's some logic to that. So I've had a blast. I mean, kind of popping open the different packs and like understanding, what makes them more collectible, alt art, full art. Like there's a lot of terms that you have taught me through osmosis tonight. And it's pretty cool. Like I could see myself picking up some packs here and there. And the idea of kind of increasing your budget to get some sweet pulls is probably not where I'm going to operate yet as like a very new person to the system, but I can definitely see the upside. Like for your money, did you like the mystery packs? Did you like what they were doing? Or are you a bigger fan of the boosters like at a base level?
So I think, and this is something that I've said before, the best sealed packs to buy for your money to get the most value are the ones that just came out. The newest set, whatever the newest set is, right now it's Silver Tempest. Crown Zenith isn't a booster box. It's a special set, so that's a little different. But if we were running into, the next expansion of Sword and Shield, that would be the set I would advise you pick up. So, packs between $3 and $4. That Mew comes out of a $3 Fusion Strike pack, and if for somebody who is new to collecting, someone who's opening their first Pokemon cards, I would not recommend I wouldn't recommend a $90 3-pack mystery box or mystery pack. Um, I love that card. I think when I take a look online and I look at what cards are buying and selling for right now, I think I will have come to the conclusion that I usually come to, is that if you want a particular single, go and purchase it. Go and pick it out yourself. Ordering that pack from Shinyvert, I thought it was fun. Would I recommend it again to somebody's interested? Sure. It was fun. That wasn't a low end alt art card by any means. But I think if I look around at alternate artwork cards that are loose, that are in that kind of condition, I think I might have more fun selecting the one I want, or saying I've got this $90 budget to play with for buying singles. Maybe I want two. Maybe I want two alternate artwork cards. Maybe I can find two on the lower end that I want, and just have those for my collection. So if you're going to, I think the best way to do high end stuff is just to buy it specifically if that's what you want. It's a lot of fun ripping packs and getting your own pulls, which is why I still do it. And yeah, so if you're looking to really kind of get into it quick and get your collection going, buy a booster box. Spend $90 to $100 on a booster box instead of $90 on 3 cards. You'll have a lot more fun opening 36 packs. You could get just as good, if not a better, pull from one of those packs, and all of a sudden you've got a really nice collection. And then you're at the point, now you got to get a binder, or you got to store these things, and you get to explore that area of the hobby, which is also fun. So overall, the cheapest mystery pack, other than the last one, other than the Shinyvert pack, the cheapest mystery pack was the best. So I think the conclusion for tonight is you don't have to spend a lot of money to have fun and get good pulls, but you can spend a lot of money and just get the cards you want, if that's what you want. So
I love it. I'm so into it. I am I busted Silver Tempest. I got this booster box open and ready. This is a cool little place where I can store my cards now, which is nice. And I think I'm going to buy one of those sweet Pokeballs from my shelf over here, so at least it can sit and taunt me until the next time we do this.
Definitely. So I think that's going to take it for us. I mean, overall, it's nice to end the show on a good hit for once, but yeah. So Shelby, really appreciate you hopping in tonight. Are you got a show next week you want to talk about at all?
You know what? We kind of launched into this backlog battler premise, and we're going to keep going with it next week. Last week we did it on Thursday at 8:00 and kind of recapped 2022 and the games that I played, and 2023 will be next week. And I'll start talking about the games that I am curating on my backlog list. You're going to get a little bit of peek behind the curtain, but it's really a spreadsheet and it's overwhelming. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show that and then talk about my process and what I do to kind of put together my backlog list. So yeah, the Backlog Battler series will be back next week, and we're going to talk probably about a few games. I know that there's some games I've been playing that I'll probably talk about on Tuesday. So if you're watching out there, check us out on Tuesday at 8:00. We're going to talk games. And then on Thursday, I'll have after we conclude Tuesday, I'll know a little bit more about Thursday. But my goal is going to be show you my process of how I make sure I play the best games that are coming out year over year, and use my time to the best of my advantage to experience a little bit of everything and find what's the best game for me. So that's going to be my process next week. But Eric, this show is a blast, man. I'm going to have to come back sometime soon. You, me, and Casey could even go back and forth. I think that would be fun as well. And I just appreciate your passion for Pokemon, and hopefully I can learn a little bit more. And I just ordered a Pokemon tin. I did it just now. So here we go. It's on its way.
I love it. No, it's awesome. I mean, we all do what we love to do. And when we do that, we bring the right energy. I do before we close, I do want to end on one final note. Speaking of that, doing what we love and that energy, tomorrow night, I'm coming back, but I'm not the star. The star of the show is Mr. Nintendo Daddy himself, Mr. Casey. He is going to be bringing to us Dice Night, our first episode, first session of Icewind Dale. I'm so excited for it. I'm so happy to be a part of it. I'm so thrilled for it. So if you're into tabletop games, please join us for Dice Night tomorrow.
Dude, it's going to be a blast too. Yeah,
it's going to be an absolute blast.
Yeah, Casey and I were talking a little bit about it on Tuesday, and I'm not part of the campaign, so he was like telling me a few things that he was thinking about and where he was going. I helped him with an asset or two, but he's really the brain behind it. So I'm excited to see it play out tomorrow, like in person. And yeah, it should be a good night. I have a date night with my wife, but I'm going to try to sneak a peek at my phone. Hopefully I can catch the back half of it. But you guys are going to have a good time. And this is like the start of your next campaign, right?
This is the start. This is we forge we forge our adventures. We I don't know. We're gonna get going tomorrow. It's gonna be a blast. My character is ridiculous. You guys are going to love him. And on that note, we are going to close it out. So again, Shelby, really appreciate you stopping by. I will be back in 2 weeks, and I'll have something really fun planned. So until then, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night, everybody.
See you guys. Thanks for hanging out.